Okay, usually like Woloka say, all the kind of consider for us name for us. That is the truth. The old woman said, what I saw there is not what they're teaching us at home because they don't know God. They brought that thing to us to come and deceive us and take about our land, take about our property. And they are still doing it. Look at them. Go to London on Sunday. Most of the churches are now pop houses. Most of the churches are meaning. And we are still there deceiving ourselves, lying to ourselves every day. Today he's opening his mouth, Boris Johnson, to condemn Putin. No, you have no right. You have no absolute right. You are a devil. You're Satan himself talking. So what right do you have to condemn him? Whatever he's doing is not right. Might not be right, yes. But you are the last person that want to judge him morally. Because you are worse than him. You are the agent of Satan itself. One of your agents is in Abuja. Her name is Katrina Lynch. That is running around the Biafra land trying to get people to do their bidding. But it will never work for them, and it has never ever worked, and we will not allow it to work for them. We are Biafrans, and we are going home, whether they like it or they don't like it. That's not our business. Let me open up the lines for you to make your call. 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. All right, so I'm going to have to close this program 15 minutes to my time because I have a doctor's appointment I have to take care of. So when you call, please make sure that you stay, just go straight to the point and allow your brothers, the rest of us to come in. This is Radio Biafra. The lines are open for you. 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. Call us. Somebody's interrupting this. Let me see what this is. I don't like people calling me on this time because I am okay. Let me take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Iyke Peters. Good morning to you, dear, and good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
This is Mazi Udemba calling from my location. Yes, let me listen to you attentively when you speak about the so-called Christians in this part of the world called Zoo.
That's right.
Yes, it's unfortunate. I myself, I was brought up by a bishop, the first bishop of Ilorin. His name is William Mahoney. I spent all my time there. I lived with him about 14 years. But luckily to me, my father said I'm the firstborn, that I will not become a reverend father because he has us men, about 7 that time. Finally, we are 9, and the 10th one is a girl. Now, my brother, it is funny. We are talking of the Islam, the type of Islam the Fulanis brought to us in this country called Zoo. The Christian religion that the British people or the white people, they call them, brought to us here, the Takia there is fantastic. What they are telling us is not what they are doing. Is that not Takia? Because the Muslims, what they are saying is not what they are doing too. So we are in trouble. Our people, till today, we still send money to Rome. Till today, we pay our tithes, we pay our offering, we put chaplet on our neck. Wow. It's wonderful. These people, they took us for a ride. And what are we going to do? They met us here in the Biafra land when they discovered in Sudan the pyramid, and they saw the temple of God in Aglori O2 also, and they saw there in the temple. They said, no, we are going to destroy these people. And our people are dancing to their tune.
Yes.
It is wonderful. May he come down to save these people. Because these people have finished us. The Hausas are better than us. I'm telling you the truth, my brother.
Yes.
Because you are a slave that you don't know. And we say, we Biafrans, we are intelligent. And we die at a foolish man's backyard.
Oh, wow.
Let me just say, oh, hail Biafra.
Oh, hail Biafra.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. You made my day. You are the first caller today, and I appreciate you very much. Yes, he's saying exactly what I'm saying. They come here with the right hand Bible in their right hand, and then 419 and you will be going today. This is a serious. Let me use that word, serious 419. Because they came in here, they fool us. We followed them. I'm telling you what this last caller just said. I never lived with the priests. I never lived with them, but I was part of them from childhood, from little boy. I grew up in the mission. I started serving at the mass when I could talk. Honestly, I was trained as a mass server, and I was there. And I know these priests and I see them. But these people, for me, they were demigods. They were God sent. They were men of God. They were really people that you're not supposed to talk about them. But were they really what they claimed to be? Of course not. They did not. I have a call. Let me take this one before I continue. Caller, good morning. Caller, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on straight line.
Thank you, for giving me this opportunity. My name is Simon. I'm calling from Amoria State, or Biafra.
There we go.
Biafra.
Welcome to the program.
I had some of the analysis and the statement of Boris Johnson condemning Putin. She keep quiet. They should keep quiet. You know, they play God, they think they are God. Anything they say is good, anything they say is bad, is bad. This is the truth. Sometimes they stand up putting a shame to them, and slowly to even take over Britain, they talk too much. They're not God. Our kingdom must fall. They stand for evil and against children of Chukukike, Abiyama. And they agree. I've checked of Britain and the issue of we Biafra. I see as some good people. What did we do to these people? Why did these people hate us like this? But we love them. Not time to hate your enemy anymore. I don't think they have any moral to judge Putin. Putin is defending the place. Ukraine and Russia are the same people. Their history dated up to 600 AD to date. They know who they are. But that is not our business. If we know how to play this time, let us make friends to the enemy of our enemies. This is what we gotta do now. This is politics. We remember when the whole world said they come out against Assad. Assad went to Russia. John King, he went to Russia. So they don't know why they're doing all this thing they're doing, but it's a pity. The two countries, I have friends and family there. It is a pity what's going on there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you much for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, Biafra. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-283-9665. I have a call on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon to you, sir. Mazi Iyke. Good afternoon, sir.
There we go.
Thank you so much. My name is Hugo. And I greet everybody. Yes, Mazi. See, I continue to say this. Our people, many of them, they knew the truth, but they don't want to follow the truth because they think it will not happen. In the zoo called Nigeria, Christianity is not welcome. Christianity is not in their
constitution. And that is the reason why they are killing Christians with pride. That is the reason why in the north, you see the jihadists in Unity, Allah, Fulani, they were around in church. I don't want to know the name of the church, but once you are Christian, they know where you belong in their heart. They think that they are the ones worshiping God. But one thing that makes me to be unhappy when it comes to is that our people refuse to hearken to the voice of salvation that comes from.
What happened to your line? I don't know. The line just went off on its own. All right, call us back. The line just tripped off. I don't know why. But this is Radio Biafra. We're still here. Call us when you're ready. Maybe I will just give you the oblige you to allow you to probably conclude what you're saying. Normally, I don't take calls twice. But this wasn't your fault. You have not finished and the line went off. This is Radio Biafra. Call us.
Radio Biafra.
A call coming in. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi Iyke, good day.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm Mazi Iyke. Calling from Umweri. Anambra province, definitely. Yeah, I have to thank you so much for good job doing for us. I have high regards to our leader, as the prophet of our time. The only voice crying in the wilderness. God will soon set him free. We hope that. I have high regard for the US because they are doing the wonderful work out there today. The special work. All of us must know about the US come this April. We know the effort that they put in this very project, the divine project. Yes, I heard you so much. What you said about Boris Johnson and Britain, where the headquarters of the devil on earth in London. I was the person that was against this our project, the Biafra project, the new Biafra project, based in London. I'm concerning our radio. But Donald said that our problem started with Britain and it will end there.
Yes.
That's why I became convinced. But I hate anything concerning Britain. Bishop of Canterbury that brought Church of England, that's the Anglican here. His base is in London, in England. And why keeping mute in all these killings? The bishop himself. I'm in churches. We come to Catholic churches, see what Bishop Areze said concerning these killings in his homeland. And the Pope said the Pope they are much after praying for Ukraine and Russia, not us. The killing here that I think from 40s up to date, but they don't say anything right to set us free or talk about us. But they continue are busy praying for Ukraine and Russia. It's what you can see with the churches. I'm not saying that church is not good to say that, but their policy and principles are worst, devilish and satanic. That is what I'm saying concerning churches. See, I think their projects in Nigeria, oil. I don't know what is holding the Avengers not to start blowing the oil pipelines over there. But that's where their interest lies on. When they touch that their wealth line, I think they will say something. Even with many of them, France, Germany, they have base. We are the people feeding them, but we go hungry. Regardless of all those things we have here, the mineral resources and the brain resources is done. They don't talk about it. Only killing. Well, we know what God can do for us, but we put effort. I have to thank ESN for the good job they are doing for us. If not ESN, I don't know our fate by now. And this saboteurs we have in this land, these saboteurs, are they not tired of what they are doing? Even their fathers are did here. The children of what we call their sister, children of Fajuna. This is satanic people. These Judases we have here. Are they not tired of this? Are they not reading from history or the handwriting on the wall? That God hardened the heart of Pharaoh in order to fix them bad. I think that is why these people they are not tired. For them, because they can never read the handwriting on the wall. That's what is coming against them. They can never read it at all, wherever they are on earth. So, Mazi Iyke,
thank you.
I have to thank you so much. Keep on keeping on.
There we go. All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. Call us. The lines are still open for you very much.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man with the lion voice, the man with the thunder voice. When he speaks, the enemies will panic and take cover. Nigeria,
All right, I have a call coming in on WhatsApp line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi Peters. Good afternoon, sir. Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, Peters, for having me, and thank you for bringing me in. Mazi, I want to ask you one thing. Have you changed the time of your broadcast? Because I think the time now is changed by...
I have not.
Yeah, because I joined in because I know you always start around, but now you start early. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a change in time, but I think I start on the same. I'll find out later. I wouldn't be able to tell you that now, but normally I start by 12 noon Biafra land time. That's when I'm coming in. So I don't know if the time has changed. I don't know because
I thought so. Maybe
America will run about on the time. We don't keep to the same time all over the year. Sometimes we jump forward. Sometimes we fall back. So okay. Thank you for that explanation because I just said because I know your time. I want to join. I see that people have already calling. I say, hey, that means you start early today. Okay. Thank you for having me, Mazi Peters, and thank you for your time and we appreciate you so much.
Mazi, I want to ask another question. I heard that our DOS members, Directorate of State, they are coming on board China Samur and Abanyim. I don't know whether you know about that.
Yes, and I just announced it, yes. On the 17th.
Okay. 17th, eh?
That's correct, yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for that clarification. Mazi, another thing I want to say, see this our this cow something we are talking about. People still believing that the time is very far. The time is drawing nearer. The time is around the corner. Please, we don't joke with this cow something. We don't joke with it. I heard where is it Ojos or Kanu who saying that we should stay away from I don't know whether it's a law
that story is a rumor. We're not very sure because it's only bloggers that are writing about it. The Nigerian news have not said anything about it, so that's why we don't take it very seriously. The bloggers can just say anything. Like I said, bloggers have the right to say what they want to say to you to go to their page. I've not heard it officially. It's not been official. At least no Nigerian paper or radio have carried that story. So we assume that it's not true. So that's how we're not talking about it. It's not important.
Okay, we believe that it's not true.
17th of from the 7th of April, there's no cow selling in Biafra land. That's the news from Radio Biafra. Whatever anybody says about that has nothing to do with us.
Yeah, Mazi, that's true. You know, where we are reminding our people, just so that they will be aware, be warned, because we are given the grace is 6 months, and 6 months is about to come up, and people will not say, "Oh, the grace is too small or is too short." No, the grace is enough. So on 7th of April, that is the D-Day. There's no more Fulani cow, even Mama Put, even canteen, even to go and give me anything, even anything, celebration with Fulani cow is ended on 7th of April. So be aware and be warned. I still want to talk to some of the priests, these priests that we normally hear their names. They always go and thank them with cows, like I don't know if I can mention their names here.
No,
like
you don't have to mention their names. Just go ahead. You don't have to.
Okay, thanks. Okay, as he said, I don't want to mention their name. Please, my dear brothers, the time of using Fulani cow is coming to an end, 7th of April. Please be aware. Please be aware, because we are fighting to liberate ourselves. We cannot be buying this cow to patronize our people that are killing us, patronize the enemy that are killing us. We can't do that. You see what Europe is doing to Putin? What did they do? Sanction. They are sanctioning Russia today because what he's doing to Ukraine. They are not going to use bullet or gun to fight. They are sanctioning because they know how to hit them. We have to hit this Fulani. We know how to hit them. And our US, they are bringing many things. This is just starting. This is just beginning. We hit the Fulani that they will need and beg us to take our Biafra and go. That's number one. Mazi, another thing I want to say again is I don't know, but it's a rumor. I can't say it here because it's a rumor. I never verified that. That's something that I cannot say here. Now, talking about our tweeting, that we are tweeting to Putin. Putin now have received a lot of tweeting, but the problem is, do you know that our tweeting, some of them that carry something serious, these people will not allow it to go. They will block it. They will not allow that tweet to go. I don't know what is wrong. This is what our leader has been crying for long, saying, "Why are you removing my tweet? Why are you blocking?" And they're still doing the same thing. I don't know why. You see, this is the blockade they do when Biafran and Nigerian war, what they said, because they blockade us. Nobody know what is going on, and now we start to tweet it so that people may know why we are crying, why we want to leave the zoo. Now they're blocking some of our tweets. Mazi, I don't know what is wrong with these people. Now they're blaming Putin for attacking Ukraine. Now they're doing the same thing. Is it not the same thing they're doing now? Blocking our tweets so that we not go through, so that people will not know what is going on in that zoological republic. We are fighting to liberate ourselves the same way other countries fighting to liberate themselves, and they're blocking us. Mazi, we cannot allow. We will continue blocking. Please, Biafrans. Please, Biafra, continue. If one go, it's enough. If only one your tweet go, it's okay. Forget about what they're doing. We're going to get there. Mazi, continue, keep the frame burning. We're getting there. Thank you for having me. God bless you.
Thank you so much. All right, the tweeting should continue. Nobody was going to stop. They can say whatever. They're blocking Putin economically and everything. Putin, I've told you, you can only one economy you can block. Just recognize Biafra and that's it. And British is gone. I'm telling you, you don't need to look for a way to block. No. Send the recognition. Because that's where they go and dig their oil. That's where they go. They steal from the people. They are not even doing it because with care. They are doing it with impunity. They are now ambassador is now traveling in the villages, going to Bielsa. What? Look at the Bielsa that you are going to. Look at the way it is. This is a place you've been drilling oil. It's in the 60s. You've been taking their goods and taking everything. Look at the life that they live. You are going about looking for something that doesn't look for you. We are telling you this is the end of the Great Britain. They are going down and down and down, and Putin is going to bring them down completely. Keep on tweeting, Biafrans. Tweet to him, Putin. Tell him to recognize Biafra. That's all we need. And when he brings it in, we are here to take it. There is no need anybody thinking that there's anything that is going to happen to you if you don't tweet. Please do tweet. The lines are still open. I still have like more than 20 minutes on this program. So 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. I don't know about adjustment of time that my brother just spoke about, but I'm going to find it out whether the time went back or went forward.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man with the lion voice, the man with the thunder voice. When he speaks, the enemies will panic and take cover. Nigeria,
why. Oh, we want to freedom. The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station. You're listening to this is Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
We are not like other people. Because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate.
All right, I have a call coming in. Caller 2. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Mazi Iyke, good afternoon from here. I'm calling from Biafra.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Mazi Iyke. Mazi Iyke, may Elohim bless you and guide you and give you more strength to do your work.
Thank you, sir.
I will continue praying for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, and all our principal officers who are working seriously to liberate us from the confusion called Nigeria. Elohim, we thank you, we give you praise, honor your name. We thank you, we praise you for giving us your only son to liberate us, to teach us that we are a slave. Because only Mazi Nnamdi can make us to know that we are a slave. May Elohim protect him, whatever he eating, may Elohim fortify him out morning, afternoon, and night. All the principal officers, Elohim guide them and give them more wisdom to pilot our affairs. In Chukwuka, we pray.
Yes, sir.
Mazi Iyke, I thank you for this topic you bring out this afternoon. Number one, our problem is religion. Our problem is Christianity. They teach us different things and doing another thing. That is our problem. Do you remember the first day we hear about the extraordinary revelation of a leader from Kenya? The first person that said something that is Bishop from Olele said that our leader was raped and our leader with women in Brazil. Somebody in the Catholic, we are worshiping. To look at what is happening. It's not my leader. I know the person that I move around in Biafra land. So it's not. Let me put on with the intention I am now. Don't follow about all these things. You see how these people is always carrying propaganda up and down. You bring more into them. You start church with more poor people. When the church grew, you now invited all the good politicians. Every politician will come and sit in the front. Receiving us, when they go back, they go and do another thing. How can somebody who are a leading in the church will be teaching you, after he teach you, he tell you, don't follow my own attitude, you follow the word of God. Look at that kind of double standard. And everybody, they must marry us. This is married. We are slaves, both in the everywhere. They make us to look at idiots everywhere. In the morning, every Sunday, everywhere in this country, everybody in the church coming out since this thing started. I've been watching my clothes, all of them. Nobody even one day condemn what Fulani is doing in our land. I always look at them when they are preaching. So what kind of human being is this? So every day they are teaching forgive and forget. Forgive Fulani. When you forgive Fulani will kill you. After you die, can you come back and forgive Fulani again? That's how you know. So my brothers, all the Biafrans, what we should know, we did not say that we should not go to church. We should go to church, but we use our senses. Stay in the church can never give you food. Stay in the church can never fight. Stay in the church can never make you well, use your senses. You know the time of worshiping your God. You are not worshiping human being. You are worshiping God. Let us fight this thing once and for all. As long as God remember us after how many years, Nnamdi Iyke take us to issue, and they bring out Nnamdi Kanu to replace us. we will continue praising God and do what our leaders told us to do. In this Fulani house, I already told one my friend, see, if you are doing all these pictures, take your time. You will never meet your face. Starting now and changing your own business, or if you know where to get it. You know where to get it. So starting now, prepare yourself, because this one will be hot. We are not saying that now this thing. We started from, not last year, our leader was telling me, talking about it. So let everybody prepare for this one. We are going to hurt them the way they are hurting us since 1962 today. And they are beating us because of this nature of Fulani people. So, Mazi,
thank you.
Thank you very much for your good work.
Yeah.
May Elohim bless you and guide you. Remain blessed. Thank you very much.
Bless you too. All right, thank you very much. Talking about the church and what they're teaching us. We have said it before. They came with the Bible in one hand and the other hand with a gun. They didn't come here. They, like my brother just said, do as I preach, not as I do. That's ironical. That's hypocrisy, isn't it? Hypocrisy, that is, I can do whatever I like to do, but please make sure that when I tell you to do this is what you do. I have said it. I listened to somebody who said something with that effect, and I'm beginning to think about what he's saying, that let us sit at home on Sundays for 3, 4, 4, 8 Sundays, and all these people will start talking, because money will stop going to Rome, and then Rome will start asking what is happening. Because when you attack his pocket, that's what that they are killing you does not matter. It still has. Sunday for us is like a sacrosanct day, the day that they've created for us as being the holiest day, forgetting that God himself created the entire world, and every day for him is holy. It's his day. He owns every second of our life. I'm not saying that I'm trying to change the policy, but I'm only trying to send a message across to those, not only in the church, but even the so-called representatives. I came across yesterday something that I have kept in my archive, and it's going to remain there. Of this man, they call him Senator Victor Ume, what he said about our leader when our leader was incarcerated. These are people that are supposed to be our leaders. Just listen to this idiot. Just listen to him.
Nnamdi. Listen.
You see? Yes. Do you listen to him? These are people that are representing you. See, when they talk, they don't know that we are recording them. We are keeping it. This is in the archive. It's going to remain there, because one day we're going to ask your children. You see that your name, Ume, your family is going to stop answering that name. Go and mark it somewhere. Every day I stroll through and I see it, I'm thinking of the right day. We're talking about the church. These are part of it. These are people who think that we are fooling ourselves. He is your representative. Somebody voted him into office. He is saying this kind of rubbish. There is a place in your constitution where you can recall people like this. Go and vote and say you don't want them. Even though the courts in this land, they don't have. Take example at Umahi. Umahi is now running his mouth. Oh, the court is biased. Oh, the court is. No, the court is not some people. Some people are biased. We are the some people. PDP told you that they are the ones that removed you. Why are you running around looking for people to point fingers at? And if this one stands, I'm telling you the truth. You know, there are many of them in the Senate. Oh, we deflected. They should go to court and get these people out of office. Because these people are not representing you. They are representing their pocket. Listen to him. This just sarcastically, the way he said it. Can you imagine what he's saying? Can the people in the north ever say anything like this against Shakau or against any of their people? No. Listen to him one more time, because like I said, it's in our archive and we will continue airing it and we will let our people know. Listen to him.
Akak Balgoniano.
Can you imagine?
Listen
to him.
Yeah. It took place in the court.
Yeah.
Fanny Kuniano. I ain't
listen, just listen to him. Akak Balgoniano. Oh, but I'm with the game, but Banareha. Now, this Victor Ume, a senator in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is representing your own people. This is for another day. I'm not going to talk about it too much today. But I kept it in my archive because when the time comes, when the time is proper, you see that your family name Ume will be wiped off the face of this earth. Guaranteed. Because when Biafra comes, all of you are going to answer for it. We're not going to forget. Yeah, you can come here and say, when they slap you here, turn the other cheek. Okay, no problem. But you have to keep a bottle of alabukum very close. Because when they slap you and you keep turning the other cheek, by the time you know it, you have no more cheek to turn. What we are saying in a nutshell is that Biafra is our heritage. Biafra is for us. That's what we are going to get, and that's what we want, and that's what we will get. Putin can shout all he wants. And I mean, it's not Putin, what's his name, the man in London, can shout all he wants against Putin. Putin is doing the right thing. He's preserving his own people. America, I know, will not be happy if there's a nuclear center in Mexico. Definitely not. So this man is there. This same man, one of them, the people that orchestrated the killing of Biafrans when they were Russians. Today, Putin is doing exactly the same thing, sending you back, paying you back in your own coins. What goes around comes around. What we are saying in a nutshell is that Putin, for you to attack these people physically, economically, in fact, we don't need you to attack them with guns. Just recognize Biafra. This will change the shape. Because this world order thing, I remember Donald Trump spoke about it during his days in office, that they should revisit it. Because you took away the natural boundaries and cut off families and shared them, some of them to Cotonou, Yorubas divided into two. The Yoruba man, one is in Nigeria, the other one is in Cotonou, and you made them believe that they are not relatives. That's exactly what you did in Biafra land. We have the upland, we have the riverine area. We are the people, we are all the same. We are all the same brothers and we are sisters. But because of your selfishness, you split us, and then make us believe that those people, and make those people believe that we are not part of them. We know we are, and we are going back to our homes together. And in this program, I want to ban the use of the word Southeast, because there is no such thing as Southeast. We have Eastern region, which is the original name that we answered. This is the Chineke Kelanyi in that part of the world where we are one, where we have been one until this evil that called themselves British came in and started creating artificial boundaries that don't exist. Nature has its own boundary. Like my Jewish friend once told me, I had him in my car while listening to Radio Biafra, and I tried to turn it off and it goes, no, let it talk. So I allowed him at the end of the journey. Then I was driving a cab, a student. He said to me, this Biafra that you are looking for, are your cattle, are they the same thing with the people in the north? I'm like, what has cattle got to do with it? But then I started thinking, even the Okoko self, their own is different from ours. And the man said, if your cattle are different, then it means you are not the same people. Little thing like that. Their own okoko is not the same thing. If your cow is different from their cow, then you are not the same people. Because you have a breed that nature, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, created it and gave it to you as your own clan. So anything that they are doing, keep doing what you're doing, one day you'll excel. And I agree with him. And I said amen to that. Because we know that Biafra is our thing, it's our heritage, and we're going to get it, regardless of what they say. I had told you that today I'm going to take away 15 minutes from my time because I have a doctor's appointment that comes in just by 8 o'clock, and I will have to get myself ready to run to see the doctor. From me to you, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're going to go off the air this time, but stay tuned. Don't go away, because Radio Biafra is always there 24 hours, 247. USA 1 comes in next. Stay tuned. Don't go away. From me, I sought to remind you that Biafra is our religion. And Radio Biafra, that's how we worship. Stay tuned, please don't go away. From me, I'll be with you again tomorrow at the same time. Day one.
The last hope we have.